Hi there, we're going to start off making a cocktail, and so we're using the new flavors from White Claw, the White Claw Surf lineup. So this is the Wildberry acai. I like to mess that one up. You hear people say acai. We're going to go with acai. And so this has great blueberry flavoring to it, and it makes me think I'm drinking something healthy too with that acai in there. So I'm going to crack it open. We're going to go ahead and fill up our tumbler here with some ice. And then I'm going to use for this one some lemonade vodka. So we're going to do a shot of the lemonade vodka. So if you followed me before, you know that the cap of this right here is going to be a full shot. So I'm doing a full shot of that. And then I actually have, this stuff is called Pope's Blueberry Lemonade syrup. So it's actually made right up in Cleveland. It's really concentrated. It's really delicious as well. So we're just going to put like maybe 1/4 of a cup in there, right? It is actually fantastic on pancakes as well. So I have to imagine that you could possibly use any like blueberry syrups that you have laying around the house, but this one in particular is what I'm using today. All right, so then we're going to give her a good shake. And so if you followed before as well, you know you don't want to throw the White Claw in there when you're shaking because it can get a little crazy because the White Claw has carbonation in it, and then you'll just have a nice fuzzy mess. All right, so we're gonna give it some ice in there. Top off with the blueberry, and there you go. Cheers. All right, so for our next drink, we're gonna use the Tropical Pomelo, and we are gonna make this with, it's gonna be like a nice twist of a margarita, all right? So, as all good things start, we're gonna go ahead and fill up our shaker with some ice. We're gonna put in the good stuff, some tequila. I like to use Blancos when I do my margaritas, especially with the White Claw. It just pairs up well. So a full shot of that. So basically my rationale is that it's a full shot for a 1/2 glass. If you're doing like a full 12-ounce glass, I would do maybe like a 1.5 shots, and then the full can of White Claw. Just so that I'm explaining my rationale here for my madness of alcohol, right? All right, so we're gonna shake this up, get it nice and cold because you don't wanna put in warm alcohol into your drink, right? So then we're gonna fill up our glass with ice. So I actually like to do kind of like a pre-squirt of my lime on to the ice. So it's like the seasons cubes, So we season those up. I'm gonna pour a little bit of the vodka on, the tequila on there. Crack open the good stuff. It's really complicated stuff right there. And then I give another fresh squeeze. So on this one, I like to use just like a whole lime. I don't think you can go wrong with being a little too limey. And there you go. Cheers. All right, so for this next one, I'm actually gonna do 2 different combinations, like 2 different drinks for it. So this is the watermelon lime. We are gonna go ahead and make a mojito, and then I'm also gonna make a little vodka cocktail with it. So both fantastic, both super simple, so I figured why not, right? All right, so first off, we're gonna get our shaker here. We're gonna start off with the mojito. So we got our rum. I do white rum. Get a nice shot of that in there. And then we got some fresh mint. Depending on the size of glass, if you do like a smaller glass like I'm doing right now, I would just do a couple sprigs of mint. But if you're doing like a 12-ounce glass, I would probably do like 4 at minimum. So then you want to give it a nice little smack. So when you do that, you're really opening up the oils in it. It's not just for like the fashionable, it looks kind of fun behind the bar, right? It actually really opens it up. So then throw those in there. And then I was actually joking before that I wasn't going to make you guys watch me cut a lime, but you're going to watch me cut a lime on TV. All right, so give it a good, I like to cut them down the middle because then that kind of helps give it a little bit more of a leeway. These are some, these limes really don't want to be cut open today. All right, so then we're going to squeeze some fresh lime into there. And then since there is some watermelon, I thought it would make sense to put some fresh watermelon in there as well. So we're gonna cut up a couple of chunks to put in there. I mean, then it makes it healthy, right? All right, so we're gonna go ahead, give it a good shake. All right, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and pour all this stuff in there because it has all the goodness in there. And then we're gonna crack it open and pour in the claw. So this is a fun little twist on a mojito. All right. So next we're going to do with vodka. So this is just a plain vodka. This is Toledo Spirits, Ohio Proud right there. Go ahead and put a shot in there. Give her a good shake. Fill up our next glass with ice. I'm going to squeeze a little bit of lime on the top of my ice. All right. I'm going to pour our nicely chilled vodka in there. And then I'm going to cut up a couple pieces of watermelon again. Throw them in there. I think I'm going to top it off. And there you go. It's like a little watermelon spritzer. All right, and for this drink, we're going to use the citrus yuzu. So when I cracked this one open the first time, I got kind of like the botanicals similar to a gin. So I'm like, well, let's try this out with some gin. So if you're a gin lover, this one is right up your alley. So we're going to go ahead and fill our shaker up with some ice. I got some High Castle gin here. It's got great botanicals to it. Go ahead and give us a shot there. And then, actually, I'm going to squeeze in just a dash of lime. Give her a good shake. Must be warm in here. My ice is melting. All right, we strained that out. We're gonna go ahead and pour the gin in there. And then crack it open. And there you go. It really doesn't get much easier than that, does it? All right, so then here you go. Cheers.